Would you take a look at that? Not that much to look at. A lot of the clutter is gone. Camper gone from here. Camper gone from here. No campers at World Headquarters. That's the way times are. It's been a whole week. No campers at World Headquarters. But fear not, my brothers and sisters, we have a 1968 Shasta Compact coming in. Those are the ones a little more squared off. We've been doing several of those here lately. I was really kind of blasé on them. Not really. I didn't really dislike them. Didn't like them. But now that I've been working with them, I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to them, and I think a lot of people are. They become, as the early 60s ones are becoming harder to find, I think these are starting to find their footing. So, pretty cool. So we've got that coming in, and they're coming from Oklahoma City. They should be pulling in any moment. And when they do, we'll go out and talk to them. All right, here they are. You guys all the way from Oklahoma City. It's very windy, so hopefully it'll pick us up. Mary Beth and Jean, what have you got for us?
We have a 1968 Shasta Compact.
Very nice. How long have you had it?
About 10 years now.
And did you tell me that it came from a friend?
Came from a family friend. It was theirs, and when I told a friend that I wanted to start camping and traveling, they said, we have just the trailer for you. So they gifted it to me, and I did a little woman revamp, I guess you could say. Womanized it, and now it needs a facelift like every woman that's in her 60s or so.
Yeah. Well, some things that I noticed right away, you already told me you got a new axle, and you got a new Bulldog hitch, and a jack, so that's good. Now, I see a lot of the pieces, the kind of more expensive pieces for the rock guard are there. So we're gonna go back with the rock guard.
Okay.
And now this, we've talked about this. This is the second time we have seen this, and only the second time ever I've seen it in person. So that's great. Little tiny wings, but they're in awesome shape. Gonna have the bumper to work with. All in all, a pretty solid machine right here. I did go inside. The windows all operate. They just need cleaned up and oiled up, and I think they're gonna work real well. All right, let's just jump inside real quick. We've been seeing these lately. Uh-oh, we're locked out. Okay, I went into World Headquarters and got the universal key. That's in good shape. I mean, we got to get a new one just because of some exterior choices that we are making. We're not going back with that. We're going to make some changes. Obviously, we're not going to use that ice box. Okay. We are staying with the potty closet, and taking the ice box out is going to give us a lot of room in there. Now, remember, we've got twin beds in this one. So just like the sunshine machine, we're gonna have to cut this. This is gone. Cabinet, shelf, AC, twin bed, and revamp this. Not revamp, we're gonna make a new one. But more like probably in the design of the sunshine machine. All right, she has told me, and we're gonna really check back in with her, that I'm gonna have a lot of free reign. So I don't think she's watched very many videos to give me that kind of power. Let's go in and talk it over. We're gonna go over just a few things that we have to discuss. Now, this has a name, is that correct?
The Little Red Wagon.
Little Red Wagon, and is there a significance to that?
Just when I revamped it 10 years ago, I just wanted it to be my little red wagon that I could drag all over to campsites, and it got dragged around pretty well, and so that was my own personal.
Well, that just gives me something to think about as I'm working, so that I can just get in touch with the soul of the camper. Not many lights, so you want me to just find some good lights, make it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Gene.
Yes, sir.
How important is it that you have a say in what goes on in this camper versus Mary Beth?
Honestly, this is her dream,
Okay.
and I'm wanting to support her dream and vision. So honestly, it's between Mary Beth and yourself.
You're gonna stay married a long time, son. You're doing a good job. All right. Okay. Just because I've got some ideas on some lights that are super cool and vintage. You know, you might say, "Oh, that's more Mary Beth than Gene," but maybe not. I don't know. I like them. So I just wanted to make sure that when you walked in, you're not, "Oh gosh, one of those things." Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. I'm going to keep you in mind, though.
All right, thank
Keep you in
you.
mind, yes. All right. So we're going with the twin beds as we talked about earlier. We're taking the stove out. We're going to paint part of the tongue and the wheels and the bumper red. Okay, thus the little red wagon.
Right.
We're going to do a quilted black backsplash. All right, what else am I thinking here? You have chosen 2 Wilson Arts, and you're letting me choose from there. Now, there's not much room for Wilson Art in there, definitely on the front, the countertop. Now, do you want the accents circled into your cabinet doors?
Yeah, I think if you do that, then give it a little pop of detail.
I think we're going to do red, but we're not going to get crazy with it.
Yeah.
And I think that is tasteful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then when I start to get the bedding and stuff in, that will have little pops of red.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to get a new faucet. The sink we're going to reuse. It is in great shape. It's stainless steel. Okay. And we're doing amber shellac.
Yes.
Bless you, child.
Yes. That's what warms it up.
Oh, absolutely. My girlfriend Amber's in the house. All right. Good. All right. It makes me so happy. I'm going to start today.
Okay.
All right. Do you want an outlet on the outside?
An outlet, like an electric or a
Yeah,
light?
just to plug in.
That'd be nice.
I would please.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be wonderful.
There's your input. Yes.
Okay.
Outlet on the outside.
That's pretty common these days. Hardly anybody doesn't
Right.
get one. You might want to run some lights or
Right.
something to cook with out there.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest in 12 volt or anything like that? You don't have to. It's just maybe some people use it, some people don't.
What do you think?
Recommendation?
Well, if you're going to do 12 volt, it's going to be like a battery
Okay.
that's going to be charged, and you could either just get a battery charge it before you leave, or you could even get the solar system that will charge it while you're there. But the thing to think about: am I going to be out boondocking where I don't have access to electric?
Okay.
So if you are, then you might want a 12 volt system that you could put like 3 puck lights in there, and an outlet that'll charge a couple of cell phones or just USB, and then maybe one round that
Okay.
you could make into something.
So that's the other. If it's not 12 volt, what's the other?
You've got the 30 amp service. That's happening.
Okay.
That's-
the
yeah.
12 volt then would be great.
Okay, so we're gonna do both.
Yes, please.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm going to take it down too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wouldn't that be?
We did 2. We did one of the world's most beautiful camper, and then on that Scotty that just left out of here. And we're doing lithium batteries now. The prices come down significantly, and they last a long time.
Great.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna kind of look through here. I don't think There's no table, obviously. We got our countertop sorted out, our Wilson art. I'm gonna put Rob on that one. That never happens. That's so big. And the sheet vinyl you sent me. So we have that choice.
Yeah.
Then we do have the welting, faucet, upholstery, no upholstery. You're gonna send me the beds. Now, we're doing mirror finish for the first time on this modular camper.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited too. I was talking with my people here before you got here, and these are really starting to become popular. They weren't for so long. I think it's because they were kind of squared off, but the early 60s ones are kind of going away.
Yeah.
You know, so they're harder to get, and so I think these are really starting to come into their own right now. So we've done, I think, 4 or 5 of them now.
Yeah.
I think I'm really warming up to them.
The trailer guy said that it's been sitting out in the parking lot, and all of his customers were like, "Are you selling that?" So it was, and then we pulled up to get gas before we left Oklahoma City, and a gentleman pumping gas. He goes, "That is awesome, man!" Like,
Well, wait till you take it home.
I know. I'm like, if you think it's awesome looking like that, you just wait.
Okay, I don't think that there's a whole lot more that we have to talk about on camera, so we're going to shut this off, and we're going to go to work. You staying to tear down?
Yes, I would love to tear it down.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.